The mysterious, the curious, the blurriest. From the beginning of time, man has wondered about mysteries. Are they fiction, or are they fact? The Eberling Enigma. Submitted for your examination, Eberling, a name synonymous with innovation. A name on which fortunes were made through startling, prolific inventions. A name known also to disappear. Thomas Eberling was at the height of his brilliant career, and some said working on his most ingenious invention yet, when he suddenly...
No time to... Nothing in there I need. It's all chemistry, and not the Can't get any new files to the storm ends. Meant to recycle that hanger. The thermostat's in here. The fireplace must be The fireplace should be low now. Mum will be just bits and bobs. And a light bulb. It's an old mechanical diorama. My mother always said it was a family heirloom too delicate for kids to play with. But now I wonder if it has something to do with my father's disappearance. I need to figure out what it does, once and for all.
Anna, the fire's low. I'd fix it, but I can't.
My party balloons! Might come in handy. I'll keep them in mind. Mum?
It's in your... He's up.
Can we go somewhere? I should take Mom's boots. She'll probably ask for them later. Mom's warm boots. I should give them back to her. I should give them back to her. Here, keep your feet warm.
Oh, thank you. I thought I'd lost them. I suppose I...
Something's under the cushion. My house key.
How does this work? I think I did it.
It's my house key. Okay, I'm going outside. Pretty obvious what that is. The lightning flashed on something shiny in the fountain. 3 gold coins. Okay, that's weird. They weren't here before, and we haven't had visitors, and I should bring it back to the study. I wasn't trying to escape, I was just cleaning windows. It's too risky to go in. Here's a flashlight and a 15-amp fuse. The glass is really dark, but I think there might be something. I took everything I need. The last fuse in the house. Not like Mother to plan ahead for emergencies. I already saw them. I'm not vacuuming on my birthday. The thermostat's in here. Ugh, stuff that looks gross on me. I wasn't made for this century. have to swap batteries in this house. Done. A flashlight with a battery. I need to put in a new fuse, 20 amps or less. Somebody needs to tell. Please don't blow up in my face. Great, I won't need the flashlight anymore. Didn't we have a ladder here? What happened to it? Yeah, I'll set it up. There's no search function in a library. This clock has never worked. I think it's someone's idea of a joke. Success! That lampshade's getting burned by the bulb. That was my best memory as a kid, but now all I can think is, were you already planning to leave us? Max Eberling, 1968 to... So this is my father, Max. I don't remember much about him, really. I was only 6 the last time I saw him. Again, scientist. And, again, nobody seemed to know what he was working on. I don't know what it is with this family and mystery projects. Victor Eberling, 1936 to 1998. The story on Conrad's son Victor is that he ruffled the family feathers when he threw away a promising career as a surgeon for a life at sea. Officially, he crossed the world as captain of trading vessels of questionable origins while documenting the diffusion of infectious diseases. Which Conrad Eberling, 1878 to 1941. Conrad showed up after Edgar's death. Some people wondered if he was really Edgar's son, but he had the Eberling inventor gene sure enough. He designed and piloted early airships, which is pretty cool. But the big thing he was working on was the first aerial map of the whole planet. It was supposedly the most detailed map ever made, but I've never seen it. No one has. Conrad, my great-grandfather, died in a Zeppelin, which is a pretty cool way to go. Edgar Eberling, 1847 to 1892. Edgar was a scientist like Thomas, but according to Mom, he wasn't as brilliant. He spent most of his life traveling the world, probably to get away from the expectations of his famous father. He did a good job of it too, because no one even knew where he was for years. Then all of a sudden he came back and started giving public lectures warning about the dangers of Mansion, we got... End of the line. My granddad, Victor, I never met him. And no one ever mentions my grandma. I don't even know her name. Edgar, my great-great-grandfather, died in a theater fire. Where are all the women in this family? My favorite ancestor is Thomas Eberling, my great-great-great-grandfather. He was also a pretty great scientist. His most famous invention was a fireproof. He was always experimenting. Checked purple coat, striped blue bird, plain red rose, and a green book with circles. Strange. Mother's been hoarding incandescent bulb. Perfect fit. It's an old mechanical diorama. My mother always said it was a family heirloom too delicate for kids to play with. But now I wonder if it has something to do with my father's disappearance. I need to figure out what it does, once and for all. It might work. Fits perfectly.
Understanding of what I have discovered, this must be held in absolute secrecy. Should you have any doubts along the way, Darwin will assist you. I congratulate you on discovering the secret of Pepper's ghost. My name is Thomas Evelyn, and I designed this automaton to test your intellect and strength of purpose.
Mum? Fibonacci time with hours 0 and 1. The time has just begun. When present is added to past, the future hour is cast. Just as adding the previous 2 will get to the next in the queue. Fibonacci time with hours 0 and 1. The time has just begun. When present is added to past, the future hour is success! Okay, the pendulum's working now. The shelves in the corner are moving. Something tells me those stairs don't lead to a wine cellar. Thomas said it would take me on a perilous journey. Should I risk it? Or should I get a blanket and go sit with my mother? I say risk it. This spins and generates electricity. Cool! A steam-powered generator. Coal drops down this chute right into the boiler. It looks like this chain broke off from the handle above the coal feeder. I can't pry open the door. Coal slides down here into the boiler. Yes, that'll work. Won't fit. It worked! I hear lights switching on in the... I'm a little scared to go through. Oh, wow! I stood there, it's on. Much of the... A mallet! Science's first precision instrument. This is probably an air... This is... Just old invoices. This... Lightning. It looks like some kind of casting mold for a key.
January 27, 1860. January 27, 1863. On cold days such as these, I am reminded of that tragic day on the glacier and my dear Elsie. And yet, my spirits are lifted because I have finally understood.
This seems too big to be a lab journal. And all the pages are blank, but it has a bookmark. It could be my father's handwriting on the cover. Perils of Man. There's that word peril again. Why not just danger? I'm pretty sure my father didn't abandon us just to write a novel. There must be more to this. Perils of Man. Why a book of blank pages? The chemicals are fresh. A specimen in a glass bell, preserved for all time. They fit perfectly, ready to melt. Okay, we are ready to melt the gold. All right, off. This is the perfect place to get to the bottom of this glass vial mystery. The burner's not on. I have to do this slowly and carefully. Done! Now let's pour out the molten gold before it cools. Perfect! I'll use the tongs again and pour it in. Just give it a bit to cool down and I think I've done it. Everything I need seems to be left out for me. This is probably an air duct. That's it! I've got a gold key!
May 9, 1874. Working
Edgar wrote this. I wonder what a risk atlas is. Edgar wrote that onyx and amethyst worked best with his risk atlas. Also, something about topaz. It's a small vacuum tube filled with crushed crystal. A big spring that got unwound. The right leg, one metal bird leg. Fits! I'll wind it up. Nothing. It looks like he's missing some parts. Maybe I just need to put him back together. That's how you do it. Success! Phew! Sweet! Good. Nice!
Good morning, Thomas.
Sorry, Darwin, I'm not Thomas.
Well then, good morning, not Thomas. Would you like to put on your risk atlas?
Thomas is my great-great-great-grandfather. I'm Anna. Oh, I'm sorry. What's a risk atlas?
Birds opening, not Thomas.
Birds opening? How can I find out what that is?
Activating Bird's opening sequence. Bird's opening, not Thomas.
It looks like an unfinished game. Book on chess. This might have something.
Bird's opening.
Let me reset the board here. White pawn to f4.
Risk Atlas.
A hidden drawer just clicked open. I hope it's not full of spiders. Let's see. Some bulky sunglasses. Darwin?
Edgar. Edgar, is that you?
My name is Anna, Darwin.
My name is Thomas Ebeling. Why do you think I'm Darwin?
Because you're talking through him.
Darwin. After all these years. My word, how astonishing, Miss...
Anna Ebeling. And if you're really Thomas Ebeling, then I'm your great-great-great-granddaughter. Edgar wrote that onyx and amethyst worked best with his risk atlas. Also, something about topaz. Where do you think I should use this? I'm so curious to see what it does. See words! Fire at the Aladon Theatre, London, 1873. Assessment of damage done by fire and by smoke. What is this? Electromagnetism exhibit goes awry. Hundreds die.
Excellent knot, Thomas!
The theatre I saw in the book. The Aladon. Wait.
Does that also mean I'm in the year 1873?
Temporal transposition, Not Thomas.
I don't know what that means, but it definitely doesn't sound good. It looks like the electromagnetism exhibit the book mentions. That means this place is going to burn down tonight. My father must be somewhere in this theater. But why, Darwin?
Anna, are you there, child?
The fumes from that barrel are intense, like oil. And oil is highly flammable. Clever! When the rocks inside start to tumble, it makes a sound like thunder. It's a little prize bar. Okay, I got to remember not to smash everything. An oak barrel with a lid. It's too heavy to move. Got it. Cute little drum. No one will hear it over that racket upstairs. The fumes from that barrel are intense, like oil. And oil is highly flammable. Yeah, I should be able to get the lid off. It's too full of what? Too full to move. Problem solved. Capped. Now the electricity can't get to it. The drum's watertight. This is working. Empty. I can move it now if I want.
Is dependent on the differences in electronegatives of the atoms present in the arrangement of these atoms in the molecule.
Ah, helium balloon, my old friend. Darwin, remind me not to be a cadaver in 1873.
Very well. When would you like me to remind you, Not Thomas?
Never mind. And my name is not Thomas. Ah, helium balloon, my old friend. I hope you're helium. Ooh, great cloaks. We don't get anything like this. Maxwell influence machine. Beautiful gadget. Ooh, electric phrenology apparatus. I really want to know what that monkey does when they turn it on. On second thought, it's a prop door, but it works. Okay, I've separated the door from the flat. It was loose anyway. It would have fallen off in the middle of someone's dramatic exit. the monkey operating the machine or the machine Is the monkey operating the machine? You probably know more about electricity than the guy on stage. Beautiful gadget. Wish I had time to examine it. But if I don't get going, everyone here dies, including me. I don't have time to... I think it shows the escape velocity from Earth.
Bond is considered polar continent and regions of partials and partially charges of
There's a crank-marked skylight, and it's got a padlocked metal bar over it.
when the electronegativity difference is small, then the molecules
These furnaces are old and falling apart. The water in these cisterns are lower than usual. We have got a major problem. There's a split in the gas pipe way up out of reach. Oh, I know all about coal chutes now. Oh, I know all about... It moves coal from the chute to the furnace. That releases coal from the bin. These cisterns hold water, probably to put out fires. The pump seems to work, but the intake pipe is rusted out. This place must have flooded recently.
Well observed, Nat Thomas. There's even a ring of mold around the walls.
Water came pouring over the wall. It filled the room. It must have put out the furnaces for sure. The water in these cisterns are lower than usual. I smell sulfur. It's leaking gas. It's a longer drop than it looks. Who knows what's beneath the surface? This wheel opens the gate, but it hasn't been used in a while. This wheel opens the gate, but it hasn't been used in a while. Perfect! It makes a perfect ramp.
Take care, Nat Thomas. Take care. Take care, Nat Thomas. Risk azimuth.
We have got to give you better error messages.
Take care, Nat Thomas. Risk azimuth.
We have got to give you better
The pump seems to work, but the intake pipe is rusted out. Judging from the water damage, this room is flooded before.
of the periodic table, such as the X block, metal, and the P block, non-metal,
to work, but the intake pipe is rusted out.
When the electronegativity difference is small, then the molecule is considered non-polar covalent. Although we have not covered these concepts, strengths can be estimated by the position.
This wheel opens the gate, but it hasn't been used in a while.
When a compound is formed from elements that are on opposite sides of the periodic table, such as the X-log
Perfect!
that compound is in a way ionic. When a compound is formed from elements all within the p-log or non-covalent, the compound is typically covalent. Hydrogen is often an exception. It is often considered a non-metal bonding. The percent ionic character of the bond is dependent on the differences in electronegatives of the atoms present.
Take care now. Take care now, Thomas. Risk azimuth.
We have got to give you better error messages.
Transferred from one atom to another. When the electronegativity difference is intermediate, the bond is considered polar covalent and regions of partial negative charges are formed.
Take care now, Thomas. Risk
These furnaces are old and falling. I smell sulfur. It's leaking gas.
Periodic table. When a compound is formed from elements that are on opposite sides of the periodic table, such as the X-log metal and the p-log non-metal, that compound is typically ionic. When a compound is formed from elements all
More bad news. The snow is piling up. It's blocking the doors. And those carriages are all crowding around the theatre entrance. They'd be overrun with people in no time. Officer?
Where are you from?
Sir? Officer? Why are the...
The driver.
Snow is... People will be...
Oh no!
You can't...
Doctor.
Smoke...
It's a-
I'm Swiss.
There's no.
Officer... Sir... Officer... Everything's big here. I wish we could grow plants like that at home.
that compound is typically ionic. When a compound is formed
Ah, that system. And chew them out. Well, them's the...
electronegativity differences are very large. One is considered ionic. Electrons are completely transferred from one atom to another. When the electronegativity difference is intermediate, the bond is considered polar covalent and regions of partial negative charges.
Always wise to have an umbrella in London.
That compound is typically ionic. When a compound is formed from elements all within the
I'm worried about that monkey. He shouldn't be locked in a machine.
Well, that's Darwin.
That is...
If it,
He shouldn't... That is a complete...
if
bonding The percent ionic character.
Look at my room.
No, 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 no. My last...
Electronegatives.
I come to you with a terrible warning.
I'm afraid you've made a mistake. Auditions for the...
No, I really am from the future.
Negativity differences are very large. Our bond is considered ionic.
Ha!
Electrons are completely transferred from one atom to another. With electronegativity differences intermediate, the bond is considered polar covalent and regions of partial positive, partially.
Sir, there's trouble in your Sir, there's trouble in your theatre.
Can't...
From a production of Hamlet? Or is something more... It's no threat.
Although we have not covered these concepts
I can't go near the coat while he's facing it.
of the two atoms on the periodic table, when a compound is
The manager's arm is close to tipping that beer mug over.
sides of the periodic table, such as the S block metal and the P block non-metal, that compound is typically ionic. When a compound is formed from elements
Sorry, mister. It's for the good of your theatre.
Oh! My trousers! My beautiful tailored trousers! If the...
It doesn't look like it fits him.
often considered a non-metal bond. The percent
That's a pen and paper. That's just what I need. I'll order that charwoman to clear off all the snow. That's a stamp of his signature.
atoms in the molecule. Electronegativity differences
It's no threat. Hey, Lobby Bobby. Compliments.
Right, you lot, clear out! None of your grumbling. You know the law.
Don't see what that'll do. Here, orders from the manager.
Well, there's a real man for ya. Orders me out in the wind and snow whilst he sits smacking his lips in a cosy office. That's his stamp, all right. Here, take me keys and don't go losing them. One of the actresses locked herself in a dressing room again, I expect. I'll tend.
When the electronegativity difference is small, then the molecule is considered non-polar covalent.
I don't want to deal with too many people. Time paradoxes and all that. You know.
Non-metal, that compound is typically ionic. When a compound is formed from elements all within the P markers of non-metal blood,
That takes care of the smoke. Time to snuff out the furnace.
is often considered a non-metal bonding. The percent ionic character of the bond is dependent on the differences of electronegatives of the atoms present in the arrangement of the atoms in the molecule.
Have you seen? He might be dressed.
You're certainly the strangest person I've seen tonight.
Has there been anyone?
I've got to go back on stage.
Wait.
Completely transferred from one atom to
You need to end the.
Twaddle.
These electromagnetic demonstrations are fire.
Oh, I see. And from whence do you derive your expert
As a matter of fact,
chill?
is it legal to?
What effrontery! You dare to...
Well, there.
That's not for you to say, little lady. Science is a man's domain.
Now I know there were lady scientists, even back then. Back now.
You're talking nonsense. Typical woman.
What would the royal system...
Most of this audience...
Don't...
Hexalog, metal and the p-block, non-metal. That compound is typically ionic. When a compound is formed from elements all within the p-block, so that compound is typically covalent. Hydrogen is often an exception. It is often considered a non-metal bonding. The percent ionic character of
That doesn't make sense.
all the differences in electron.
Done. I'll take these and give him a chance to escape. Done. Good luck, little man. Good luck, little man.
Electrons are completely transferred from one atom to another. When the electronegativity differences intermediate, the bond is considered polar conjugate. Regions are partially charged. When the The percent ionic character of a bond is dependent on the differences in electronegatives of the atoms present. The arrangement of atoms.
Pipes from the monkey machine backstage. There's a queue, go! I almost forgot. My father must be in this crowd. Father?
Bravo, Anna. An exceedingly brilliant debut.
But what?
Wasn't it fun, child? Oh, I so hope you enjoyed it.
Enjoyed what? Almost getting killed?
You've altered destiny, my darling. Pretty dope, as I do believe they say in your era. But this was only a taste. If you learn well, you will experience the power to compass any future to an absolute certainty.
I don't understand any of this.
No matter. For the time being, you only really need to understand one thing. How to get back.
Father, what are you doing?
Showing you what it means to master destiny. I wrote the book, and in the book, this theater burns down.
A mirror is always backward. A mirror is always backward. A mirror is always backward. A mirror is always backward.
Show me, Darwin. Find a mirror.
Behind the trousers. Risk Atlas.
The what?
Risk Atlas.
You were right, Darwin. A mirror is always backward.
Anna! Anna, is that you down there?
Darwin, we need to hide. If she finds us down here, she'll go crazy. Okay, more crazy.
Mom, what is
We're trapped up here.
Darwin and this lock are old friends.
Max! Anna?
Anna, are you there?
Shh! Now's not the time. Thomas? Are you there? It's okay to talk now.
Anna, are you safe? I fear the worst, Anna. It sounds like he's using Edgar's Risk Atlas.
It allowed Edgar to see too far into time. And that changed. He became untethered to the people and the places.
Untethered?
Not yet. Your father is still talking to you. But Edgar abandoned me to this asylum, knowing that I
Can't believe your own son would do.
I blame myself for what he became. But I understood the
Who is Elsie, Thomas?
Why, my daughter, of course.
I didn't know you had a daughter. Was she good at science like...
Potentially better. She had...
Anna, first, it's imperative.
A tantalite what? I've looked...
Hello, Nut.
Darwin! How many...
Darwin doesn't know. He was just resumed to life today.
Why did my father want to burn the place down?
Perhaps to impress upon her the complexity of risk.
Well... What? The theater? Or was that...
If it was
What?
not
Hasn't... What?
this...
No.
Thomas... That was 100 and...
Is it a...
Topaz...
Do you...
Tantalite...
Wasn't there something... won't fit. A whole bunch of big glass slides.
The correct term is ambrotypes.
Thank you, Darwin. I appreciate you trying to help me develop a 19th century vocabulary. Tales of misadventure. It's a slide projector with a drawing of a man's coat. It looks vintage. I guess it must be. It's from Thomas's time. A purple checked coat. I've seen that recently. I've seen a green book like that somewhere. The slide projector has a drawing of a bird on it. Not quite like you, Darwin. Makes sense. A bird could have blue stripes. This projector has a flower on the front. Not many flowers at Villa Eberling today. A red rose. Logical. Failed expedition diaries. The symbols match the ones on the ceiling. It controls something, but what? I think it controls whatever's in the center of this room. I think it controls whatever's in the center of this room. There's a compartment at the base. I see lots of dusty old notebooks, some old machine parts.
So, that's where that Mark III went.
It's got a slot like the one on the wrist. It looks like a perfectly ordinary lead box. It's a hemisphere of polished metal. Doesn't seem to be any way to open it. I don't have any ideas right now. What's this? A movie? You must be Elsie. Look at that, Darwin. She was far more of a risk taker than I am. Oh no! Machinery from the Age of Steam. This has been under my house my whole life? The sinking of the SS Taranga Maru off the Strait of Malacca, 1918. Tramp steamer.
Do you mean to disobey my orders?
No, sir. It's just that we're bearing directly into a squall, sir. And a hair raiser from the looks of it. Most of our crew is sick with something, and you don't look so well yourself.
Those lovers will...
Nothing useful about it.
The ship is turning. Who authorized this, Unger? Who are you?
I'm Anna Eberling.
Eberling? Are you a German spy?
No, I'm Swiss.
A Swiss spy?
I just got here.
Not Thomas. That is...
No.
Enough of this! Unger, take the spy to the...
Okay. I am going to take a moment to panic inside and freak out.
Understood.
Based on the markings, it's you. There's nothing inside I can use. I'm not going to sleep on a doomed ship. Interesting. What's the risk up there? Ah, see there? The center section is rusted out. A network of solid pipes. This is perfect leverage. Got it. Darwin, fly back into the ship somewhere and pick the lock on this door. Let's hope the lock isn't British.
But the lightning is looking for Darwin.
Do the best you can. Wait for a break in the storm.
American lock. Very friendly.
Ha! Didn't expect that. The tanks are reasonably safe. Nice one, Dad. I was expecting smuggled arms or 1,000 tons of dynamite. Not donkeys.
German guns!
Captain's coming. Hide behind that hay.
Search the hold. Escape.
She's right there, Captain. The spy. I couldn't leave my post, so I was keeping her.
Ack!
Good work. Take Miss Ma.
Well, that didn't go so well, did it?
At the risk of sounding blunt, no, it did not.
Huh. If you think jet lag is bad, wait till you feel time traveler lag. There's nothing inside I can use. I can reach it. It's too small for me, but Darwin could get through. Can you get through the porthole, Darwin?
No, not Thomas. She's old and extremely uncooperative.
Whoa, that small bottle is trouble.
Careful, not Thomas. It's probably a poison or a corrosive.
A corrosive, huh? There's a shelf behind those boxes. Let's see what we've got to work with.
Caution, not.
Darwin, stay back. I don't want to spill any on you. Really hope we don't get hit by a wave. Okay, hold my breath. Wow, that was amazing. You'd make a great burglar, Darwin. Did Thomas teach you that?
Thomas taught Darwin everything, not Thomas.
Don't think I'll be taking this one home to meet Mother.
Hey,
The captain...
Captain's sick. Everyone except me sent me down here with these stinking beasts.
Good evening. Or... What did you do to get sent below deck?
I was the...
You should think...
Well, get back.
How long...
4 years on the Exeter out of Shanghai. All peaches compared to this infernal tramp. Signed on to this particular doomsday voyage not more than 2 weeks ago.
Where are you from?
I don't talk about my old life except with my friends. And my friends play checkers.
I can't play a game of checkers with this ship about to sink.
Suit yourself.
Does the captain come down here?
Hardly ever. Then he started talking nose to...
But... Why do you report me to the captain?
Don't take it personal. Captain catches you stowed away, you get the brig. He catches me lying, I get the lash. You didn't get the brig?
Me? I'm just a kid. Don't...
Hey,
the
captain...
Good evening. Appears to be a boiler, probably the hot water supply for the crew.
Don't come too close, young lady. These men are all sick.
Everyone needs to be on the alert. This is germ warfare. The ship is infested with spies.
The captain's coming. Hide under the stairs.
Doctor, I'm ordering all the ship's crew to keep their eyes open for spies.
Spies? But this is a cargo ship.
I warned you they were coming. I locked one in the brig, and she escaped once already.
She?
Disguised as a boy, wearing a red cloak. Looks like her hair was cut by wolves.
I've seen no one disguised as a boy.
And how do I know you're not a spy, too?
With all these men sick, I wouldn't have the time.
Well, stay vigilant, and get these sailors back on their feet. I need to man battle stations. Attack is imminent.
This man is in serious trouble. Most of the crew is here. He can barely move. I wish I knew how to help these guys. He is steering this ship. He thinks we're being...
There haven't been any German warships in the South China. If only... There might be something to ease their symptoms. If to the extent of the...
In 90...
Women weren't even permitted to practice. Now we have our own... The captain cut them all. He claimed German spies. That...
A stack of gauze masks. I need one in case I get close to someone sick.
throw everyone in the brig if need be. Don't let her near it, is all.
This ship is going in circles, Darwin. Singapore is the nearest harbor, but we're headed in the opposite direction.
Warships surrounding us.
He'll just throw me in the brig. Actually, that can help. Hey, here I am! Free as a—
What is happening, Unger? The spy! Arrest her! Germ warfare. German warships.
Pills. Lots of pills. There's nothing inside I can use. I'm not going to sleep on a doomed ship. Nothing to do now but wait for Darwin.
Well, if it isn't a little...
Begging your pardon.
Yes, Mr. Unger.
No. But the cat... Perhaps, Mr.
Oh, no, you don't. No.
Apologies, good sir.
Just one lousy move, that's all I have.
Darwin's move, humble apologies. But the good sir did ask.
How much hate?
Yes, closing this will exacerbate Mr. Unger's hay fever.
You, don't touch that.
If Mr. Unger wishes the porthole open, he may open it himself.
I can't. I can't leave my post.
Doctor? Sato, the hay has made Mr. Unger
Sneezing?
He's going to...
Now is Darwin's chance.
You are the cleverest bird I have ever known.
Compliment accepted.
I brought you the medicine.
Perfect. Oh, no.
What?
They can't help the men at this point. The pills are placebos.
Hey, I got you a mask for the smell.
Ain't you a sweetheart? I won't smell those dirty asses no more.
Now do me a favor. Close those portals.
Only 'cause you asked so pretty.
Here, sweet treats for your donkey. The donkey group made a mess of that area. It's almost like the donkeys were guarding something. There's something hidden in the hay. It's a book. A logbook. Acceptable amount of risk. Nothing that I understand. Strange. With communications out, there's no way to get weather warnings or to call for help. Interesting. This new mesa shows the risk of people, too. And the captain is a risk. He doesn't seem to be in possession of all his faculties. Do I want to get thrown in the brig? The captain's awfully concerned about that thing. Darwin, what is that?
The nautical term is binnacle. It holds the ship's compass.
I see a little glass bottle and metal jars set to trap anyone reaching inside. Now, if I hold the jars, reverse the pin inside and move the spring here, I've reversed the trigger for the booby trap. Let's hope this works.
That stranger warned me. It's hidden well. Oh, ow! Son of Spies! As they thought they could fool me. I'll lock them all up, the entire crew. One by traitorous one. I can hear that claptrap bird, too. They'll find us out. Nowhere's safe. The stranger knew about the warships. Freezing.
Nothing useful about it.
They'll not take this ship if I've a say.
The radio room's been trashed.
Can't trust a soul.
Won't fit. Evidence that the captain went mad.
Thank you. This is important.
I got a blood sample.
Yes, I see. Well done.
Does the blood sample prove he's sick?
Yes. And with the logbook you found, we have enough evidence.
Unger! Unger, listen to me! You and that fool doctor are traitors! You're dead! Do you hear me? Dead! Even if you survive the German attack, you'll both hang for this! Unger!
I've got to change course for Singapore right away. Oh!
Congratulations, Anna. You're a genuine talent. All you have to do now is turn the ship and you're home free. Are you sure you want to do that, Anna?
Why wouldn't I be sure?
Many lives depend on the decision you make.
Full speed! North by northeast!
You haven't done your homework.
How can you stand by and watch people die?
Over the next 2 years, more than 50 million people are going to die from the Spanish flu pandemic. And this ship is infested with it.
Did you infect them?
I understand. You're still upset about the theater. Upset enough to think me capable of such an act.
Will sinking this ship stop the flu?
It will stop it in Singapore this winter during this war. That's already a great accomplishment.
Can we bring back a cure from the future?
The 1918 strain has no vaccine.
We're scientists. We have a lab.
We'd need 1,000 years and 1,000 lives to rid the world of every risk.
How do you know, Father?
Your risk atlas is a toy next to mine. I could see it all. Deep into the past and far into the future. It's a tremendous responsibility and perhaps very special.
What was that?
Let's call it another lesson in saving lives using the risk atlas.
Saving lives?
Choosing who lives and who dies is not so simple as you suppose, my child. Sometimes to save thousands of lives, one must sacrifice a small few.
Is that smoke? You sabotaged this ship?
This is a plague ship. If it reaches port in Singapore, 43,218 people will die who otherwise wouldn't. That's 43,218 lives in the single turn of a wheel. So you see, I have... You have the moral responsibility to stop it.
You're really scaring me now, Father. Can't we just go back home and stop all this nonsense about the risk atlas?
There is no home for the likes of us, Anna. You're finally starting to understand the implications, child.
Why is the future our responsibility? Thomas told me about Edgar. The power of the... I'm worried the same...
You've been talking to Thomas somehow, but you don't understand. I'm afraid Thomas never recovered. His own son had to send him away.
That can't be true.
And he's quite hopeless.
But...
You will get sick trying to rescue...
What about...
Anna, you're stalling now.
The doctor. Can we at least take her?
She's sick too. In 3 days.
There must be another way.
There is no other way for us. That is what I'm trying to teach you. I know this is hard for you, Anna, but I assure you, it's too late for heroics. Save yourself.
Darwin, remind me to get one of those. This is tragic, but there's nothing I can do. I need to find a mirror.
Abandoned ship! Miss, you first.
No, take the sick. Help me move them. Put these on. Take the crates from the brig.
Oh, let him out for God's sakes.
The hold's flooded.
Go out the portholes.
Warships! I told you!
The doc said her medicine was in the
I
brig.
go down with my ship!
Anna. Did someone see Anna? Anna!
There's no way I can repair the radio. There's a new course plotted every hour. It's empty. With communications out, there's no way to get weather warnings or to call for help.
Get the flares!
Don't see what that'll do.
need to talk to Thomas right now.
No, don't touch that. It took weeks to... Leave me alone.
Thomas?
Anna, I'm here.
My father sank a ship with everyone on board. I'm afraid the Risk Atlas drove him mad, just like Edgar.
Don't despair, Anna. Perhaps it's not too late to save your father. I think I've worked out a way to travel back to your time. But you will need to make a new mesa for Darwin using...
Where do I find Tantalite?
White Queen's Castle, the King's Bishop 8. Quickly, before the storm passes. We have to use its energy with the crystals.
How can Darwin bring you here? Aren't you trapped in the future? In an asylum?
Tantalite crystals have extraordinary... That's why I hid them. But Darwin's topaz crystal will...
How do I make a mesa?
Remove...
Huh?
Mix Darwin's topaz, then put this mixture in a new mesa. This should amplify his power.
Okay.
And I shall prepare for travel.
Meet back here. Can Darwin take that kind of power?
It is a risk.
How big a risk?
You would need Edgar's atlas to say for certain, but not all risks are to be avoided, Anna. Some, if you want me there. Your father, this is...
Did you get all that?
Remove Darwin's maser. Mix crystals with tantalite. Insert new maser.
Let's go down to the workshop. I see a purple velvet box with various crystals inside and an empty mesa. This family has too many secrets. He had such a funny way of walking. Freakishly long legs. He's not ready yet. That should do it.
Eberling, I presume.
I need to make him uncertain? Isn't being certain a good thing?
Not always. If every consequence were known in advance, we would all become like my automatons.
Darwin was more than an automaton.
I should not have phrased it like that. You've been through it.
What do we do when...
Our only chance is to convince your father.
What good will that do?
The Risk Atlas gives you certainty, but we want him to be...
Maybe I shouldn't waste... I did fine without him all these years.
Hear him out, and then...
If my father has gone the same way as Edgar...
Perhaps.
It doesn't...
If there is any...
Couldn't we go back in time and save Elsie?
I tried once. Edgar stopped me.
Edgar?
Every change.
Me?
It's very possible that if Elsie doesn't fall...
Okay, Why would Edgar be
Perhaps he was right to be. After we lost Elsie,
Up until now, I never
That sounds like something...
Is my father using He used the phrase...
This goes back to Edgar. He felt that I blamed him for Elsie's death, and he was angry with me. So, before I could perfect the risk, it began with gambling. But
Why does using the risk atlas seem so risky? Didn't you invent it to eliminate risk?
What I didn't understand was that in the long run, perhaps the greatest risk of...
If we survive this night...
It would be my delight to teach you.
It's a shame. I'm going to miss Darwin.
Yes, but it's the risk you took. Now, you have me.
He was
Yes, it is most...
Did I make the mesa wrong? Is this my fault?
No, Anna.
Will Darwin be okay?
I'm sorry, Anna. It was a risk we had to take.
How did you come through time?
My topaz crystal. It was tuned to die. Luckily, they mistook it for jewel.
Are you really here? I've seen your painting for years, but I must be a surprise to you.
You certainly have them, although I am a...
Yeah, we discovered that bustles and corsets tend to get in the way of lab work.
No, I'd forgotten about you.
Are you really here?
Yes. I believe...
I've seen your painting for years, but I must be a surprise to you.
You certainly... Although I am a bit startled by your...
Yeah, we discovered that bustles and corsets tend to get...
No, I'd forgotten about Jean.
Okay, what do we do next?
You wait here. I need a moment to cobble together a second risk atlas. I'll need to concentrate my...
Oh. There's a note on the book from Father.
Anna, Thomas won't help you now. You're only putting a broken old man in harm's way. This has always been between us. Our future together is in this book. If you're up for the adventure, all you need to do is open it.
Really should see this, Anna. 3 years ago, this was nothing but swampland. And now, look at it. Can you imagine all of the human toil that could have been spared? If only they had known.
Known what?
That it was going to be destroyed by an airship crashing into George Ferris's wheel on the second day of the fair.
It's no use trying to escape. They're dead. I've never seen anyone dead before. No, I have to face my father. The label says it's for disinfecting drinking water. Change course and lock the rudder?
If his risk atlas is as powerful as I suspect, he can see everything we do well in advance. But we want him to be uncertain, to start thinking like a human being again.
This is some kind of trick. I need another way out. I need to know more. Father, can't we leave all this death and destruction behind once and for all? It scares me.
Just leave tens of thousands of innocents to burn down there?
Take off the mask, please. You've worn those glasses your whole life. Just for once, let your daughter look into your eyes. You probably wouldn't like it. Why?
Because you'd see too much of yourself.
Tell me, does your risk atlas show who loves you and who hates you?
Always, Anna. It's riskier to love than it is to hate.
Doesn't that mean that people need risk?
Nonsense. People don't need risk any more than they need famine or pestilence.
Without risk, wouldn't we be just like machines?
You'd be right, Anna. Except for one important detail. My risk atlas doesn't compel me to avoid risk. It merely affords me the possibility of avoiding it.
I'm not sure I really understand what you're saying.
I've made some improvements on the original risk atlas. 3 mazers in parallel. It means I can avert the smallest risk. Even the risk of aging can be predicted and avoided. I'm immortal, but I'm willing to die if you decide that I pose a threat that must be prevented. That's of no use to you now. It cannot predict what I'm going to do next. You must see the world through a risk atlas like mine.
Take off the mask, please. You've worn those glasses, you probably... Why?
Because you'd see too much of yourself.
But how can you die if you're immortal?
Very simply, my dear. Pull this lever and you lock the rudder in its present course. The airship will crash directly into the Ferris wheel. I will die willingly, but thousands of innocent people won't have that choice.
But I don't want you or anyone else to die. I just want you to come back home for me, your daughter.
Steer the ship away, and the disaster is averted. But I will keep on time walking, only with you, my daughter, as my protege.
I'm not sure.
I
don't believe you. You're bluffing.
Understand this. Once that lever is pulled, it cannot be pushed back.
So far, you've undone every move I've made.
I will accept this fate, Anna, provided that you accept that you are the sole author of it.
You'd never go through with it, not while I'm on board.
This is about what you will do. Are you willing to take the biggest risk of your life?
So that's the bargain? I get to save the people below?
And I get a daughter to walk through time with me.
If I become a time walker like you, where would we live?
On the mountains of Mars, or the palace of Maharaja. Wherever we want.
Mars doesn't have air.
Not in this epoch.
That sounds more frightening than fun.
Of course you're frightened, but my risk atlas changes everything. All fear and doubt will become distant memories. No accident will befall you, because you will be the architect of everything that happens. It's not playing.
That sounds better. Wouldn't I give up on any chance of living a normal life?
Think about it, Anna. I'm offering you a life of absolute certainty. Want to stroll the decks of the Titanic moments before it becomes the stuff of legends? Want to witness the glory of Pompeii before it is lost to lava and ash? We can do it. We can do it, Anna. Because with my risk atlas, no harm can come to us.
You make it seem like the safest choice.
It is. All you need to do is decide to turn the airship.
First, I need to decide if I should trust you. You said your risk atlas. Would I ever get my own risk atlas?
Yes, of course. That's what this has been all about. What's it to be, my angel? Will you choose a life without risk?
I would like to see what the world looks like through your eyes. Oh my goodness, Father, these are miraculous. I can see...
Everything?
Everything, yes! The World Fair is on fire.
You see, Anna, nothing is the same.
Anna, give me your atlas!
Don't worry, I'll guide you. There's a loose bolt in that steel thing over there, and don't put any weight on those cables, they're completely rusted out.
What is it, Anna? What do you see?
Stay over there, Father! Don't come any closer! Thomas!
Anna, I came the very instant I realized you had gone. But why didn't you wait for me?
You think I didn't see you coming, old man?
Edgar? Can it be? But how?
Can someone please tell me what is happening here?
I'm so sorry, Anna. I had no idea. This man is my son Edgar. He is not your father.
Is that true?
Listen to me, Anna. After your father disappeared, I watched over you. And I've come to love you as a father loves a daughter.
Watched over me? You've been haunting us like a ghost.
You wouldn't have understood before. You weren't ready.
Is this your idea of being a father? Putting Anna in danger at every turn?
She had to learn.
Learn what? To cheat destiny? To live life without a single surprise?
I don't understand, Edgar. Did you think I would never find out who you really were?
I hoped it wouldn't matter. I've been so alone, Anna. So terrifyingly alone. I've waited 150 years for someone like me.
I'm nothing like you.
Anna, whatever you do, don't give Edgar that risk atlas. This must end.
Come away with me, Anna. Right now. Remember all the things we said we would do together? Just bring the atlas to me.
Do that, Anna, and you condemn the two of you to an endless, joyless life in the shadows.
You were right, Edgar. I can see who loves me, just as you said. What's wrong? Are you sick?
Can't function without the risk atlas, Anna. He is no longer capable of judging anything for himself.
I'm sorry, Edgar. It has to be this way.
No, no, no!
Hang on, Edgar.
We're coming! This is as close as I can get. You'll have to reach for it.
I know what you saw on the risk atlas. My fate.
Never mind what I saw. I'm not going to let you fall.
It's no good, Anna. I won't risk you suffering as I have.
you